All right, that was a big win for our team for sure. I think guys were really excited. You could tell to come back and play at home, and the way our crowds have been, I think that really energized our group. And we're playing a really good team in Notre Dame. I thought we did a lot of good things. I thought our kill was really good, and I've scored a power play goal. So not done on the weekend, but it was a good effort from our guys.
A lot of good things from Dylan St. Cyr tonight. What specifically stood out to you as Notre Dame had some chances and some good chances?
Yeah, no, I thought he was seeing the puck really well. Obviously, I think he stopped a couple breakaways. His rebound control was really good. So it seemed like anytime they had any type of pressure, he was able to kind of calm it down, and that's when Dylan's playing his best. So obviously, he's had a heck of a year for us, and it's important that he continues to do that down the stretch for us.
Well, I'm sure it's not something you're really parading about, but it's 2 straight games now that you've killed a penalty, haven't let in a power play goal. Has anything changed, or what's just kind of been working over the last week?
No, we talked about it. Like when we were playing our best hockey, I think we had a long stretch of might have been 30 kills in a row, and that's important. You typically, if you win the special teams battle, you win the hockey game, and so we had gone on a stretch there where it seemed like each game, I think it might have been 8 games where we let in a goal. So. We just keep focusing on practicing and teaching guys and trying to help them. Jared Michael runs it, does a great job, and I thought they were great tonight.
We know that Bischel's had a pretty good season at Notre Dame. When you're facing a goalie like that's had a good season, is there anything else you guys do in terms of preparation to as far as offense goes, prepare for Bischel?
No, I think there's a lot of good goalies in our league. He's certainly had he's right at the top of the list. We talk about simple like scoring concepts of getting it on and off your stick. You get a chance to one time it. Make sure you have traffic. Doesn't matter how good a goalie, if they can't see it, I'm able to stop it. And I thought the power play goal at Jaggers in front of him is able to tip it. So and Notre Dame makes it hard. They're so well coached to get to the inside and try to take away his eyes is not an easy task, but we got to make sure we do it tomorrow.
Adam, after last week, the extra focus, it looked like Dylan was super sharp, and I think it mattered to him even more that it was Notre Dame.
I'm sure there's some of that there for sure, but Dylan's a competitor, and I think we got a ton of trust in him, and to us that weekend's in the past, and it's looking forward, and he had a great game tonight.
Justin Jown and Zach Dubinsky are 2 guys who aren't really talked about a whole lot, but are clearly ones that you trust. What do they just bring to you, and how important have they been on that 4th line and penalty kill?
Yeah, they're team guys. They're really reliable. Their energy level doesn't dip if they miss a shift. I think that's really important in that role because it's not easy when you're maybe going power plays, but they do a heck of a job on the kill. They bring their work every game, and Dewey's got a knack for winning faceoffs. So if you're a guy that's looking for ice time, typically winning faceoffs can help get you out there, and those guys have been really good for us.
It's not every day you see the other team pull the goalie with 5 minutes left. Is that something you guys prepare for? And so, what's your reaction to that moment?
I wouldn't say you necessarily prepare for it, but I think more and more when teams got down by 2, the goalie's going to come out. Then it's a 4-on-4 situation. So for them, they pull the goalie and then get their power play unit out, and you get guys that are used to being out there, and obviously then they just continue with it. So I don't think I was surprised. I thought our guys did a good job handling it.
Is that about as long as you've seen a team pull the goalie for at the end of a game? And did you know the first one was offside?
Yes, did know from the bench. I could tell it was offsides, but I don't know. I think I've seen it other times. Again, I think it's different when it's a 2-goal game and then you have to throw the 4-on-4 there, and obviously they're trying to win the hockey game, and at that point you need 2 goals, and so. Yeah, I wouldn't say I've never seen it, but again, I thought our guys did a good job handling it.
Feels like over the past few series, Eric Mindor's been one of your more reliable guys up front as a forward. What have you seen just the way he's continued to improve, and then obviously you continue to move him up in lines? So.
Yeah, no, I think he's done a really good job of staying with it. I think tomorrow's senior night, and Mitty's done an unbelievable job, and his role has changed at different points, and he's really bought into trying to help lay the foundation of what we want this program to be. So he's had a great attitude. He comes to work every day, And I think for him, he's creating more offense because he's playing a little hungrier with the puck, a little heavier on the puck. And, you know, the goal he scored tonight was a great example of it. You know, second, third effort in the corner. Nico kind of jammed at it, but he got to the blue paint and was rewarded with a goal.
And then you talked about the kill being good, but how important was it just in that third period, just especially the time when you had the kill about midway through the third, where a goal really could have potentially changed things?
Yeah, that's huge. I mean, that should help our guys build confidence. Like, we don't want to be taking penalties, but that's the nature of our game, and we want to play aggressive. And there's times that you're going to go to the box, and you got to have confidence in your kill. And these are moments where we can look back and just have some plays on the bench to understand that we got it.
Carson Dorwart's been, you know, huge for your offense, just in generating opportunities and everything. Can you speak a little bit about him and the growth that you've seen from him over the course of the season?
Yeah, no, he's had a great season. You know, I think what no one in here sees the work he does. You know, he's in here every single day after practice. He'll go to class and come back, and I'll be up in my office. I can hear him shooting pucks. He'll shoot, you know, 300-400 pucks a day. He's, you know, first guy on the ice. He's always committed in the weight room, and so I think all those things. When we see him do that on a daily basis, there's a reason he's having success, and I think he's just scratching the surface as a player.
Any final questions?
All right, thank you.
Adam.